And apparently the children are also covered in mud. Hey guys, welcome to Wild Hope Homestead. I'm going to attempt to get the timber rack done today, or at least part of it. I was hoping to do that while the small child was sleeping, but the small child did not sleep this afternoon, so she's running around with Angus now, so hopefully that'll keep her occupied, and I'll just see how far I can get. So what I've got to do now is attach the horizontal short rails to the vertical, what do you call them, pieces, vertical posts, and they're going to go around about in the middle like this, and it might seem like the natural thing to do to attach them this way, because you know that kind of looks nice and everything lines up, but if you attach it this way there's going to be more surface area over top to bottom that's screwed and attached into here, so that's going to give stronger support as opposed to that way for things that are pushing downwards on it. I've found a little thin bit of wood to use as a spacer so I can get these attached down on the floor. Here's our spacer block. So that's going to go in there, and I need to pre-drill through the back of this. So I need that in the middle. Okay. So that's the first short piece done. The bit of timber that I used to put underneath them to try and get them more in the middle wasn't quite big enough, so they're not quite in the middle, which annoys me, so I'm going to try and find a bigger piece of timber. This one's slightly higher, but I could do with a little bit higher than that. Steve just came along and told me that I'm using the wrong size drill bit. A drill bit that was too big, because the drill bit is supposed to be the same size as the internal diameter of the screw, not the outer diameter with the ridges, so that the ridges will hold more securely into the timber. Anyway, I'm not here to tell you how to do everything right. I'm just here to show you what I'm doing. And I still have plenty to learn. So I've changed to a smaller drill bit. And I'm also, because the screws are not quite flat, because they're such big ones, these ones aren't completely flat on the top like most of the other screws. So they were sticking out a little bit and they wouldn't be quite flush on the wall, which is probably not very good. So I'm just using a larger drill bit to just quickly drill, taking the screws out again one by one and just drilling a little bit of a pocket just into the surface a little bit, enough that the screws will sit flush or just below the surface of the timber, like this. So they won't be sticking out when I have to put it flat against the wall. But here's one down here that's still sticking out. See how it's all roundy? So I'm just figuring things out as I go. I'm sure they'll be fine. Luckily I started with the short ones. I was going to start with the long ones because, I don't know, working from the right, does that make sense? I don't know, working from the more open space to the more tight space over there, I guess I was thinking. And then I thought I better start with the shorter ones just in case things like this happen. And apparently the children are also covered in mud. So the children are now in the bath after having, I don't see what they looked like, but I can imagine. There's been pouring rain today and now there's a lot of mud in the front yard. And also the giant rat that we've been trying to catch was just waltzing around, mocking me. I tried to have a go at it, but it disappeared. Anywho, I think I'll just finish up these short sides and then come back to the rest of it later. Thankfully, dinner's already made. Praise the Lord for leftovers. That's better. Okay, that's one redone. You know, there are days on the homestead when everything seems magical, and there are days on the homestead when it's just more of a hard slog, and small children discover how to climb out of their cots, and giant rats refuse to be caught by all the different means by which you're trying to catch them. Timber X set number 2 is fixed up so that the screws are sunken in slightly. As much as I don't like stopping projects part way through, I'm going to come back to this tomorrow when everything is hopefully a little bit more sound and peaceful, and I have more of a clear head. And I've got to get dinner heated up soon anyway.